We're back.
We're so back.
We are so back. We're live.
We're live.
Live. F it, we'll do it live.
Do you remember how to do this, Nick?
It's been so long.
Yeah,
But
I know.
without further ado, welcome back to the Barely Made podcast. My name is Nick, joined here with my co-host Rocky, and we have a special guest tonight. All our guests are special. I'm over here messing with my camera and stuff. After some technical difficulties, we have none other than Nikki G, best real estate agent in the Las Vegas area. I mean, this guy could sell a house to the homeless if they had money to buy
Are we
one.
are we gonna address what's on his nose?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. You look
Yeah.
like you were in Monday Night Football tonight.
Well, I needed I needed 42 from Brock Purdy, so I was trying to will it, and it he just threw a pick, so it's looking like we're not going to get it, and I'm officially eliminated from the playoffs.
Speaking of fantasy, shout out Josh Allen. Love him to death. One of my favorite football players to watch. Um, the guy literally carried me all season in fantasy just to get me to the semifinals and score 6 points.
Josh Allen did?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he didn't play well.
and
Oh,
bec- and because of that, my loaded team this year just lost in the semis to Thorpe, who had Chase Brown, who decided to go off for 3 touchdowns yesterday. So that was fun.
Mm.
Um, yeah, I don't even like fantasy and sports betting. Um, I mean, I said this like a couple months ago. I was like, it's a good thing that my life outside of sports betting and fantasy is going well. Because if it wasn't, and this was like last year and this was happening, I would be severely depressed.
yeah.
Like, this sucks. I think I'm going on like 14 years of playing fantasy and I've never won.
Oh, so
Jeez.
it must be a Nick thing, because Nick's the same way.
Yeah, but
No,
I
no.
Yeah,
I
it is.
I say this. I genuinely think that I'm cursed when it comes to fantasy because like 5 or 6 years in a row now, my first round pick every year gets injured. It doesn't matter who I pick.
It's Nick too. You guys. It's a Nick thing.
It's
I'm telling you.
crazy, dude.
Nick,
Like,
it's literally luck. You pick grown men, you put them in the slot, and you hope they do well, and then they just either do or they don't.
dude, that's why it's so much better to just go to the casino and gamble.
Yeah,
Cause like if I lose, okay, but then it's on me. But
yeah.
like if I lose sports betting, then I'm like mad at
Well,
another grown man.
well, that's why I have a hot take, and but I truly feel like fantasy football is dying. Like fantasy football is a couple years away from, I think, just disappearing with how much, like betting has become the staple of everything. When you have parlays in and you have straight bets in, like, you don't give a damn what's going on with your
A
fantasy
daily
football team.
fantasy,
That's
You
true.
don't care. You know
yeah,
what I mean? So it's
no.
like
Yeah.
like I used to be a diehard, and don't get me wrong, the drafts are still a blast, but like I just think fantasy football is on its way out.
No, I mean that's it's crazy, man, because there's something about sports betting where it's like I mean I guess for like some people you literally could like call it like an addiction.
Oh,
Oh
it
yeah.
is.
I mean, because
Oh,
yeah,
it
Oh,
I mean
is.
it's just
oh
like
my
It
gambling,
is.
God, yeah.
but it's ruining sports because like I mean it like this, like look at the quality of football like in the NFL this year and compare it back to when like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, like early 2000s. Like dog, like people were throwing for like 5,000 yards. There was like four or five of them. Like running backs were like 1,000 yards. Like there was like eight or nine of them. Now it's
Slim.
like slam the unders. Like if you're
Yeah.
playing straights, like I mean,
Yeah, but our parents could have been going through the same heartache that we go through today. It could be the same. It's got to be the same way. Vegas wouldn't have been built if on winners. They got to be built on losers, and I think since the beginning of time, it's always been fixed, Nick.
oh yeah, yeah, and that's why when I used to like be like, yo, sports like is rigged. Like I don't think it's all rigged, but uh,
The important games with the most eyes on them
mm,
are all rigged.
I also have this theory, and I have nothing to back this up, but I think it's true. I think that the sports books, I mean, they're probably using AI to do it now. I think that they have a way, an algorithm or something to like calculate, what scenario, like what exactly needs to happen for us to lose the least amount of money.
They do. The
And
odds,
One
so
hundred
Nick,
percent.
the
and
odds makers, they literally make, so it's like psychology for them.
mm,
They make lines that they think the public is gonna bet, knowing that, a handful of people will, and if they don't, like they kind of check their odds, right? Like, okay, if we put the spread at this game at this line, there's a 67% chance we win three different ways. You
mm,
know what I mean? So you hit it on the nose. That's what they do.
have, and that's the other thing too is like when they post. I also think that a lot of these like winnings, like when like FanDuel or DraftKings like posts like a winning ticket,
They're
somebody
all
like
fake.
yeah, like y'all aren't over here flaunting about losing 100 grand. Like
Yeah, it's getting people to want to go do it.
you're
Yeah.
posting this, yeah,
Hmm.
and dude, there's a part of me that like literally wants to like try and like apply for a job at one of these sports books just to like get on
Just
the
expose
inside
it.
and like expose like you frauds. It's like I knew you, but that's the thing too is that like people are like, oh, dude, like they're like tweeting at the NFL and like the FBI. They're like, investigate this, and I'm like, who do you think is behind this?
See, I don't know that exact question, but I truly think sports are rigged to the point where like the referees know what needs to come in for XYZ to happen. So Vegas doesn't take a hit, or like I truly think, especially with football,
Yeah.
where there's holding in every single play.
Oh, dude,
And
it's
if,
so
and if they
bad.
know that they need an under or an over, and they need to get somebody on the 1 yard line pass interference, like it's so easy to throw a
Ruin a
couple
game.
flags to throw a couple flags and completely change the outcome.
You saw
But
what happened in Titans Chiefs Sunday, didn't you?
No,
Uh, Tony Pollard on the goal line,
yeah, I saw this. He's on my fantasy team.
touchdown hits the over.
okay,
He scores the touchdown. The field or the kicking unit is on the field getting ready to kick the extra point. Ref throws a flag. Says lineman didn't report as eligible. Dude, they have video of the dude literally running on the field, like waving his hand,
but that's
and
what I mean.
and
You
then
know
one
what
of
I
the
mean?
refs
Like,
like
Come
makes
on.
makes a signal to the other one, like basically saying like, "Yo, this guy's reported in and is eligible to be fullback." And then they throw a flag after they acknowledge that he was there.
hmm
Um, I mean, and that's literally the second one that's happened in the last 5 weeks. That Browns Raiders punting on your own or punting on the opponent's 29. I have never in my entire life seen anything like that.
or how about the Raiders when they were down 10, or when did Pete Carroll kick that field goal that was
Oh,
pointless, Nick?
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. To cover it was like
Yeah,
eight. No,
yeah,
really, it's the Raiders. Just like,
I
but
yeah.
mean,
but
it's
but here's the thing. Where are the Raiders based?
Vegas.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I think Rock hit it. I think the way they fix it is with the refs, and I mean it's kind of proven with Donahue from the NBA.
Hmm.
He literally said like, "Hey, like we're gonna foul out AI this game, or like there's big money on so and so. We got the call. We got to make sure we keep so and so in check." Now I know it's the NBA, but come on, like these guys aren't susceptible to. They just aren't.
Dude, it's so wild. And this was probably like 6 months ago now. Before like a lot of these like scandals, like the Chauncey Billups one and all that started coming out. I was playing in Tyrese Maxey's celebrity golf tournament in Philly, and so there's a bunch of NBA players there, like past and present, and uh, subtle flex. I was with Kyle Lowry and Johnny
I was
Broom.
just about to say,
Just come on.
Kyle Lowry's my boy. I
I
helped him get a place out here for
come on.
like a few years ago when he was coming out for like the summer to work out.
Type
That's
shit. Come
real.
on, you know how we do. It's another day on the links. Yeah, no, but so I'm playing with them, and so it's me and Johnny in the cart, and we're like talking, and somehow or another, like betting comes up, because I'm just like, I love betting on sports, and I just was like, yeah, I was like, do you guys like when you're out there playing? I was like, do y'all know like the lines? And he was like, oh yeah, and I was like, and this is before like any of this stuff came out, and I was like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah. He's like, and I was like, so y'all like, are y'all like actively like look at that? He's like, oh yeah, for sure. He's like every game. He's like, I would like look and see what my line is. Now he, he wasn't like, I was going out there sucking, trying to hit my under or whatever. But he's like, I would want to see what they set my line at for that game. And he was like, if I felt disrespected by it, and he's like, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna like try and ball out. But he's like, oh yeah, he's like, we all know that. He's like, we're all looking at it, and it's like, bro, you have to think like just because they're playing basketball, like they're still college kids.
Yeah.
And what are most college kids doing? They're betting on sports right now. So like, but it's crazy to just be like, yeah, we know, like we're looking at it. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
that's where it gets dicey.
And gambling used to be such like, especially with sports, it was so voodoo, and now it's it's the NBA sponsored by it. Like it's everywhere.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
it's just
like that.
it's everywhere. It's crazy.
And they're not encouraging you to play straight bets.
Oh no.
Always a
Everything's
parlay.
parlay. Everything's
Yeah.
parlay.
Yeah.
And-
You know what? Let me just for shits and giggles, I just want to see where my current bets are. So Nick, last week, I joined a book, and I, no pun intended, am getting rocked.
Okay.
I'm getting slaughtered. They took me out behind the barn, and
Behind the chicken coop.
nobody's. I'll say this: nobody's putting a gun to my head and forcing me to click bet. But yeah, it's not looking good. I'm looking at the two late NBA plays I put in. Both of those are trending to not hit. I might. So I have a 4-leg parlay. My NHL ones are tracking. NBA, not looking
Not-
good.
Let me ask you a question, Nick. How many bets did you have today? Different. Go ahead.
I'll say this. Started the week hot. The slippery slope came with that Packers game. Here's the thing: is I've never once again I just never seen anything like that. They
the
literally
Packers game got Nick.
they
got
were,
him bad.
They were talking all day on Red Zone about how like the onside kick success rate this year is like 4%, and it was like the Packers had a 3 and out or something like that. And as soon as they had the 3 and out, I was just like some dumb shit is gonna happen right here.
You get the feeling.
I got the feeling, and I was like, should I go like hedge and like bet on the Bears? And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm just gonna ride it out. Especially like you bet with Joe, and like Rock, you know how it is. Like you want the vibes high. Like you want to be rooting for the same team as Joe.
Yeah.
But when you start losing and you're both losing money, and then you're
it's
just
the worst.
dude.
And he's
When
a Packers. And he's a Packers fan.
He's a Packers fan, and when they got that onside kick, I was just like, I was like, I know exactly what's gonna happen here.
Nobody
Ding, ding, ding,
understands.
ding, ding.
Like when I give you guys a play and it loses, nobody takes a beating more than I do, Nick. Joe beats me down to the ground. Now, with that being said, when we're winning, he rises me up to the
You're
heavens.
God. You're God when he's winning.
Yes. Oh yeah. So like I'll take the highs with the lows, but I just want to. No one understands more than I do.
And that's the thing too, is it like if we're putting in bets and like you're hitting, I'm like, bet, let's ride the hot hand. But some days I'm just like, I'm looking at the action app, I'm like, I'll put something in.
Yeah.
And then when that loses, I'm like, you're an idiot. When it wins, I'm like, I might have what this takes. I might have what it takes,
I gotta figure it out.
I might move out to Vegas, you know what I'm saying? I could do this. I might start a Discord or something, you know? this is how bad the week has been. Is I just took like a mental health walk before we hopped on this podcast. I was like, I need to go find God or something, because I was like out there just thinking like, you know what I'm gonna start doing? I was like, I think for this next week, I'm gonna put together each day. I'm gonna put together a list of plays that I like, and I'm just gonna fade every one of those picks. I was like, I bet you I'll make money this week.
And this is what I wish Joe would do more is just little to win a lot. Little to win a lot.
Yeah.
So when you lose, it's not heartbreaking.
Yeah, dude. I mean, a $25 parlay to win 300 or something like that, like that's very possible. Like we did it last week,
Yeah, yeah, but it's when we throw the extra leg on there,
or it's when we
or
do like, he wants to throw $1,000 on the Packers, and I'm like, well, I'm not doing a
uh
thousand, but like,
yeah, every time Joe's like, "Is this a hammer play?" I'm like, "No." Even if I love it, because
you
I love the Packers.
you really liked the Packers,
I
and
love the Packers.
I doubled down on them.
Yeah,
The Packers
and
were the play. No
the
one knew
Packers were
Jordan
the
Love was
play.
going to get hurt.
Okay, but then Malik Willis still had a legacy game.
I
Yeah,
mean, he
no.
did, but it just
This is
changes
how
the whole
when
dynamic of the
you
game.
He earned himself a job next season with that game, I think.
Where? Not with the Raiders, please. No.
Maybe Kansas City, who knows?
Oh,
the thing is when you gamble, when you bet as much as we all do, which is almost consistently every other day, you got to be okay with, how am I going to put this? I'm kind of getting stuck
you
here.
have to win like 40% of your bets and lose 60, but bet small to where the 40%
And
you're
and you
up.
have and you have to be okay with knowing that sometimes you're going to make the right bet and still lose. Like, and the Packers was the right play. Like, I would take that bet over and over and over again every time. And like, what happens one out of 1,000 games.
Yeah.
So like sometimes you're gonna. So like, to me, the Packers was still to this day the right play,
Dude,
and you just got to live with it.
I bet the Pacers tonight plus 12 at
Yeah,
Boston. They were up 20 points at halftime, and they lost by 8, and they were down by 10 with 45 seconds left. And I pulled it up, and I'm like, how the hell does they scored? The Pacers scored 9 points in the fourth quarter,
yeah. Like any of like that. Like it's
NBA
just
is,
and
and
and and
you're never out of it in NBA.
and almost didn't cover. And I'm like, what the hell? If they didn't cover that game, I would have lost every bet so far. Um, what's yeah, is the game over? The NFL game?
Yeah, 41-27
Oh, of course,
Niners.
Colts. Of course, they didn't cover. All right, let's. Yeah.
48-27.
Oh, did
Pick
they score
six.
another one? Oh, jeez.
Wait, it's what?
It's
48.
48-27.
They didn't cover, Nick.
The Niners hit the over by themselves.
Jeez. I mean, it was a shootout all game, too.
That is absurd. Yeah, I'm just looking at this now. Just might be coming in installments each day this week. Tell Goldie it's the 12 days of Christmas for his Venmo account. More so just so I can kind of cover up the paper trail a little bit. So it's not just like, what is this huge Venmo? That
So
way I don't
it's
get
a
questioned.
Christmas present.
Yeah.
Nick, do we see a skit coming in where instead of the golf stuff, it's your betting stuff now? With the
Yeah.
wife's.
I mean, I've been thinking about starting like a separate, like just Bet Boys Bets. And it's
You
basically just
should.
like, guys, fade me and you'll get rich.
You-
Um, hell of an intro right there. Not a lick of golf talked about.
No
Uh,
golf.
just venting, just venting
Just
about bets.
yes.
Just degenerates.
Wow.
Just degeneracy right there.
Obviously, elephant in the room. Little longer than a week between our last episode and tonight. uh, I think it was June. Let's see.
Really? Well, let me look it up.
6 months. Six
That's,
months, I think it was.
Who
We
was
took
our
a
last guest?
Hannah.
Was it?
Dog, we
that's
bro,
a hell of a break. You
it's
guys refreshed?
it's been so long in between our last episode that I
Five
don't
months.
I'm not even logged in to the Barely Made Instagram account on Instagram. That's how long it's been. 5 months. Yeah. Wow. You
That's
know,
crazy.
little sabbatical. A lot has happened in the golf space since then. I feel like the biggest thing, obviously, being the Internet Invitational.
For sure.
Um, I mean, in my opinion, the best thing for YouTube golf thus far, and
By far.
it's only going to get bigger. I mean, there's already been murmurings of the pot this year being upwards of 10 million.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but they're gonna ruin it when they bring LeBron in.
Let me just say this. Think about the chaos, because I'm going to get to that point. Think about the chaos this year had for $1.7 million. Multiply that by 10. Now your $20,000 skin is 100,000, 200,000. Imagine standing over a 4-foot putt for $200,000.
I would love that opportunity.
And imagine Nikki G being the one to have to hit a golf shot.
Wait, are we talking about hit a golf shot or putt? Because putt, I'm confident, but a golf shot.
Yeah. And they say, "Yeah, get me 5 feet from the hole. Just don't put a wedge in my hand."
No, any other club.
Any other
He's
club.
like, man, he's like, dude, I swear to God, he's like, they're importing Florida grass onto every golf course in the country now. I don't know what they're doing.
Nick, it's like I don't know what it is. There's something that happens where it clicks, and I just cannot hit a golf ball.
I think you need a mental health walk around the neighborhood.
Maybe,
I
or
think-
maybe it was
I
a
think-
4 hour delay waiting to play you guys. Maybe it was
Yeah,
that too.
dude.
It could have been
Oh,
that too.
shots-
It
shots
could have been that
fired.
too.
I was trying to ice the kicker, dog. I was trying to ice the kicker.
Oh, we were iced.
I tried, bro. I literally
We had
like,
breakfast, lunch, and like an early dinner.
dog. That like setting that whole thing up, like frustrated me so much because I hate when I can't be fully in control of planning something. Like I hate having to be the middleman, especially
Yeah.
having to like coordinate it with Chaz and them who
Well, look,
have the course
Nick.
connects.
Nick, I've been in that situation
It
so many
stinks.
times, and it's the worst.
It is.
And I knew you were feeling it, and I knew that it's nothing you could do.
And
There's
Nick, I'm totally just busting your balls.
I know, but like,
yeah.
but you guys were the ones that had to like drive all the way there. So like, I'm thinking about that too.
Yeah, but like also like you and Chaz are worth that drive and worth that wait all day long. So it's like, yeah, it's not like the funnest thing, but also it was very convenient that it was at one of the best practice facilities ever.
Yeah, it was
Like,
nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so like we were just throwing shots around and had some lunch, and yeah, I mean,
And you got us out there for free. So like,
yeah, well that course was crazy. I never even knew about that place.
Wait, y'all played for free? I had to pay. I'm just kidding.
oh, I literally thought I gave some information.
Dog. I did.
Oh shit!
I did have somebody
Oh,
who DM'd me and they're like that place. They're like that place is totally not worth the greens fee, and I was like, I don't even know how much it costs to play here. And
What
then
is the
it was
and
like
that-
200. That's so worth that.
honestly though,
Yeah.
that was like,
it's in the middle of nowhere though?
but that was like one of those moments where like when I read that DM and then I thought about it, I was like, damn, that's kind of like a I made it moment when you're like, I don't even know how much it costs to play here. Like,
You like humbly say that. You're like, dude.
Well, I looked because when you told me you were going to be playing, I was like, maybe we
Yeah.
could go get a round in while they're doing theirs, or go down there early, and it was like 200 or like 198. Which after being there, like I saw that and I was like, no way, like we're not going to do that.
yeah,
But then when I got there, I was like, that's worth that.
yeah,
sure.
Oh, it was so nice, especially with like golden hour and the views and all that.
Yeah.
But I want to get back to this topic because obviously the three of us, if there's one thing that we talk about constantly, it's LeBron James. Rock, you mean to tell me? I asked Nick. I asked him this the other night because Rock, LeBron's #1 fan. I was like, You mean to tell me, because LeBron's on this huge YouTube golf kick right now. I was like,
Corny.
So cool.
if tomorrow he found the Golf Fathers and became a huge fan of the Golf Fathers, I was like, you mean to tell me you wouldn't like him then? He was like, no. I was like, I don't buy that at all. I do not buy that at all.
I have to stay true to who I am at this
Bro,
point.
bro, if LeBron hit you up, was like, yo, he's like, I'd love to come like play a match with all you'd say no.
Well, okay, no, time out. Now that's different. Now you said, will I like him?
So you want him for the publicity,
Like,
but you won't like him.
I would take him on the Golf Fathers because I would literally tell him the way I feel about him to his face.
MJ could never.
I think it would make great content because I think he would cower down from the argument because that's just who he is. He would just ignore it. He wouldn't even want to have the argument.
So Nick, you're telling me like, listen, I get it. It's cool to see LeBron in the space, but even LeBron comes into the space corny. Like he just like the random tweets about the Brian, bro.
What does that even?
It's
Well,
just like
he's just whack.
you just like just your LeBron. Just like do your own. Like just come in and like just be cool. Like go hang out with like Khaled. Like he's coming in like mid interview. Like yo, I don't even watch NBA. I'm over here watching
Bro.
Yeah, I didn't
YouTube.
even
Like
watch
I
it.
was just
Y'all-
like,
No. The story today where he's out on his balcony and then he pans down to his laptop and it's the Brad Dahlke Grant video. It's like,
Bro,
we
y'all-
get it, bro. We get it. You like golf. Who doesn't?
Y'all are such haters that like that argument right there just goes to show that no matter what he did, you would still hate on it because you're like. Because if he would have done that, if he would have just came into the golf space and just like linked up with Khaled, you'd be like, wow, here's LeBron trying to bite off someone else's success who's already been doing golf content in Khaled. Like, he couldn't come in and just be like a fan of people who were already in the space. You 100% would have taken the other side if he did that.
Yeah, maybe we just don't want LeBron infiltrating the golf space now too, Nick.
I don't even.
Maybe we just don't want to deal with him for another 30 years after he's been in the NBA for 40.
But
We just want him gone.
you guys are not seeing big picture here. It's not clocking to you that
It's
LeBron is. Here's the thing: LeBron gets into YouTube golf.
Game changer.
YouTube golf stock skyrockets.
Yeah, but you want to know what else, Nick?
LeBron-
I've had to wait. I've had 22 years of this guy on my screen every damn day, and I want him gone. And now he's just going to go right to the next thing, which is YouTube golf, which is all I watch now. So now, forever, he's never going to leave my site, ever. Ever.
Nick, I don't even mind it. I think you're right, Nick. It's just listen, it's just the guy in general. He's just corny, man. It's just cringy. It just is.
But what I'm saying is, regardless of what you think about him, like from a personal standpoint, like there were certain people I talked to this year who are very well respected, very established in the golf space. That I'm talking big YouTube creator people. I'm not going to say their names because I'm not going to out them. One of them literally said like, I think YouTube golf has like 2 years, 3 years left. And then you see something like LeBron coming in the space. I'm like, oh no, stock's about to go to the moon.
YouTube golf is going nowhere.
Kevin
Especially
Kevin Hart's in the space now. LeBron's in the space. Like people who have been pushing golf off for the longest are going to see like LeBron and Kevin Hart get into it, and they're like, oh shoot, like we need to start throwing some money at this thing. And
Now, yeah, of course, that's cool. Yeah, that's great. I just don't want to see LeBron anymore. I'm over it, bro.
I was just picturing it the other night. I feel like I might do a video somehow on this. It's like, just imagine 2026 Internet Invitational. You got the Duke going up against LeBron James. I mean, what a sight to see. Give me 7 seasons of that.
Oh
ASAP.
my gosh.
Just-
I mean,
just
it'd be
the
horrible
Duke-
golf.
Just the Duke telling LeBron how he used to do audio mix and mastering. And
Have
then
you played with him yet?
No, but you guys told me at Rams Hill.
As advertised. As advertised.
That guy is something else, man.
Dude, he's a character, man. But I do I think I do want to see LeBron in the Invitational. Although it just like,
Of course you do. You're a LeBron lover.
but here's the thing though, is just like when you get a celebrity like that in the Invitational, like this year, even
I'd
like
rather see Curry.
oh for sure, but I think that even the good thing about this year's Invitational is that like even from like the smallest creator out there to the biggest creator out there, like everybody was like together. Like it kind of felt like while they were out there, everyone's kind of like on the same
Yeah,
level, whatever.
LeBron's
Like
not going to do that.
yeah, like just saying like if LeBron's out there, like LeBron's not like LeBron's got like probably 10 guys with
I was gonna
him.
say security,
You know what I'm
like he's
saying?
got,
Like
yeah.
Yeah,
LeBron and
he's gonna ruin it.
like they're not putting LeBron up at the Anglers Lodge 10 minutes from the
No, he's
course,
gonna
you
no,
know.
he's gonna be staying somewhere else. He's gonna be flying in private. It's just like just bring
Oh,
Caitlin
you
Clark
mean
and
he's not
Curry.
he's not going to fly American commercial to Springfield and then drive it an hour out?
No, no, he'll fly like a helicopter right onto the first tee
He'll have
box.
his own cart with the
Yeah,
23 logo on it. Like
yeah.
yeah, it'll just be a
He'll
Honestly,
be. I could just picture him right now, just like in like the draft scenario, just in there, just me, just so whack and corny.
dude,
Oh, and just think he's gonna be
Oh
at the
my
bottom of the
god.
draft.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be in
yeah.
the E class.
Yep.
Honestly, I think if LeBron plays in it, I think he gets drafted way higher than he should.
Yeah,
No.
I'm telling you now.
he
I'm
will
telling you
because
now.
somebody in there is
He
gonna be
won't be.
whack.
No, I think like someone's gonna draft him just off of like the name and
If
like just like I want
Nick
LeBron on
was
my team.
Nick, if you were the captain, you would for sure take him second or third pick.
Okay,
Which Nick? That Nick,
not.
right?
No,
Yeah.
this Nick.
I'm talking like mid level.
No, Nick,
No,
for $10
Nick,
million dollars on the line, to LeBron it's nothing, so you know he's not gonna care, and you know he sucks.
all he cares about is how he looks and plays out there. He's not going to care about any other person out there besides himself. And that's been proven
Here's
with
my
his
thing though
basketball
too.
play.
Doesn't like don't him and or like Portnoy that like kind of bump heads? Is he not a big LeBron fan?
I mean,
Or am I tripping?
I don't know. I hope
I don't
he's
know.
not. I maybe
Although,
like
He's a
him more.
Boston guy.
well, there was a video today. I think it was a clip from one of Dave's podcasts where he said he recently ran into Rory, and Rory like dead up just like asked him like, "Yo, is LeBron playing in the Internet Invitational?" Was like genuinely curious, and Dave's like, "I don't know, maybe."
LeBron's just waiting for one. He wants somebody to ask him to play in all these matches so bad. He's just hinting at all these things so all the people want him, and Grant's reaching out and the Bryan Bros are reaching out and he's just loving it. It's just feeding his ego, and I'm not gonna do it. I don't want him in the Invitational. I don't want him on YouTube Golf, and I'm standing by that.
He's coming though,
Yeah.
Rock. Just
I
I'm
know
sorry,
he's
buddy.
coming. I know
Sorry,
he's
buddy.
coming.
He's
Oh
coming.
yeah,
I
He's
know
coming
he's
strong.
coming.
Pause.
I
But
know
he's
he's coming.
he's coming strong.
I know he is. I know he is.
Over under. Well, the NBA season's currently going on, but as soon as the season's over, that 1v1 Grant versus LeBron is coming.
Oh, 100%.
It's for sure coming.
100% is good.
Pause.
Oh, we're
Um,
losing you, Nick.
Me or Nikki G?
We're lo-
You.
you.
We should just put Nick. If it doesn't work, we'll put Nick in on a FaceTime, and we'll kind of put him in like in the corner right there, like that. That's how we should outro it.
What is he trying? Why did he just click the link and come
I,
back
I I
in?
don't I think honestly I just think his internet is like trash. Like, does he have a lot of kids? Doesn't he have 3 kids? Do they have?
Yeah, but it's midnight.
Oh.
Come on, Nick. Yo, Can you hear us, Nick?
I can already tell it's just not gonna work.
Might have just have to FaceTime my guy for the outro.
Yeah, this
Get him.
is um
Or we could just have him going in and out as we do the outro.
Just end it on that.
I'm gonna. All right, guys. We've had some technical difficulties. We got in a good, I don't know, 30 something minutes. Um, Nick's internet is something's going wrong. Cox, what do you have out in New Jersey, Cox?
Xfinity.
It worked right there. You're not lagging anymore.
And now you're like,
He's
So
like, all right, Xfinity is getting a bad review tomorrow. Nick's gonna lay into him, but it's an episode that we haven't done in a while. 6 months, 5 months, barely made. We appreciate you coming on, Nick. Thank you.
thanks for having me, fellas.
We'll have to bring you back on because we wanted to talk Christmas. We wanted to talk the episode that we have coming out with Chaz and Nick, but that'll do it. Like, comment, subscribe. Nick, you all right over there?
That's so perfect.
So good.
That's so
That's
perfect.
so good.
Look, so
Oh,
consistent.
oh shit. All right. We'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.